for a second. But I'll leave your chair.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Steve, I think you're okay right there. Well, I'd like to, but you're still a little high. Okay. Steve, I'm laughing because maybe it's the chair, but everybody says the same thing. You want a bigger discount, we understand it's not a problem. But other than the price, though, nothing else will stop you from taking this vehicle home today, correct?
No.
All right. Hey, Steve, you know, we've put together a great price, but we're car people, and you expect to get a better price, and you never think that we've given you our best price right off the bat. All right? Although many things have changed in the last 2 years. The internet sort of created a level playing field, and basically we have to pre-discount the cars, all right, before you ever get here. If we're not known for having good prices, nobody shows up, nobody calls, nobody emails us. But I understand exactly what you want to do, and it's not a problem. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and state that there might be a way to get a better price on this car, okay? I'm not going to say that if you went to another one, maybe 2 stores, shoot, we all sell the same car, so I'm sure you could find the same car with the same color, same condition, obviously. You know, we've got 12 miles, somebody else might have 14 miles. Same equipment, and they all come from the same factory, and you know what? We all buy them for the same price, okay? Everybody knows that, but you know what most people don't know is we pretty much sell them for the same price as well. But nobody would believe that because we all swear that we're the low-priced high-volume store. But, you know, let's face it, if there was one price or one store that always had the lowest prices, they'd go out of business because they'd run out of money. If there was one store that always had the highest price, they'd go out of business because they'd run out of customers. But the point is, you want to feel good about this price, and I don't blame you a bit. If you found everything the same, but the math was a little bit different, okay, I don't know whether it'd be $100 or $200. There could be that additional discount out there, and if it's worth 5 or 6 hours it takes to get that discount, well, shame on us. But here's what you won't find anywhere else in Missouri. In fact, to get this same deal, you'd have to go to Jackson, Tennessee, and they don't sell Infinitis in Jackson, Tennessee. All right? Remember what I told you early on. I told you that you could not pay too much for a car at Bomarito. And I told you why. If you left here in this vehicle, and let's say tomorrow you got up and somebody was running a sale on the exact same vehicle, you saw it on the internet, you saw it on the newspaper, you heard it on the radio, and it turns out it's the exact same car with the same set of benefits that we offer, what did I tell you we'd do if it was in price lower?
You give me the money back.
I'd give you the money back, okay? You don't have to go visit another dealership to get a better price. Just find a dealership on the internet that'll sell it to you for less with the same benefits, and we'll just cut you a check. If you found a dealership that would sell it to you for less, I doubt they would let you bring it back if you didn't like it within 3 days or 300 miles, okay? Now, we're going to lower your cost of ownership. So while we've discounted our car today, the discounts don't stop when you drive off the lot. They normally do elsewhere. Complimentary paint and fabric protection. This is a $500 ad on most vehicles from most stores.
It's free here?
We charge you absolutely nothing, okay? What does this do? This lowers your cost of ownership because you're not going to have to be paying for fabric or interior repairs if something bad happens on the inside, and you're not going to have the car repainted because of loss of gloss or bird droppings or tree sap or acid rain, all right? Paintless dent repair. You know, when we looked at your trade, I said, gee, do you have a paintless dent repair policy on this car? And you said, no. I said, too bad. And you said, why? I said, because if you did, it would have paid for these dings and dents and increased the value of your car. We provide it to you for 365 days. And by the way, you can extend that to 2, 3, 4, 5 years, depending on how long you plan on using or keeping the vehicle. Keys. Infinity keys, Audi keys, they're about $300, $400, $500. You lose one, you break one. I mean, most people don't have that. Most people don't come here and get a new one. They just keep the one. But when they go to sell the car, one of the first questions someone's going to ask is, like I asked you, how many keys do you have? And if you've only got one or you're short one, it's just an automatic deduction to your resale value. All right. And loan a car. You come in here for service, you don't take a bus, all right? You don't have somebody pick you up. We take care of you. And when you have your vehicle serviced here, which I'm sure you will, and you bring it back to us to trade it in, it's worth more to us. Okay, we'll give you more than the book value, and we don't do it because we're charitable. We do it because we know we can get more for it, because we know the car becomes a story car. We've got all the service records, so we can make more money. We just share the profit with you. So, could you find the same car for a little bit money, a little bit less money? Yeah, you could not find it with that. You've got better things to do than go meet another salesperson and go through another sales process, don't you? I need your okay right there.
You know what, give me another couple $100, we got us a deal.
I'll tell you what, Steve. If in fact it was the old days, this would be done just like that. But it's not the old days. What we did was pre-discounted, so we wouldn't have to go back and forth, and we wouldn't have to put you through the pain, heartache, gut-wrenching, head-butting negotiations I'm sure you've done before.
Hey, this is my first rodeo.
I know it is. I need your okay right here.
Can you do like maybe another 100 or two?
I'd love to, but how about this? How about I buy you a beer?
Go check with your sales manager, and I'll wait.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you, I know what he'll say. He'll say, hey, go tell Steve we cut the price right off the bat so he wouldn't waste his time.
Yeah.
And by the way, I would hang in there until...
And you can keep throwing that out. I mean, that's,
yeah.
you know, you guys have all been there.
I would
Let me
keep
call my
going.
wife.
Yeah, until he says, well, if I can't get another 100, I'm not doing it.
Let me call my wife.
Then I'm going to get
sorry
another
about
100. Okay?
I didn't do that.
All right, but what I told these guys yesterday, and I tell you guys today, is that you guys don't make enough money. And it's not a function of a compensation plan. Most salespeople I know don't make enough money. You work nights? You work weekends? You work, go to big salaries? Commission. You work holidays. You're abused by the buying public. There's 300 million Americans seeking revenge on car dealers every single day. Okay? And you're the first line of defense. So you deserve to make a lot of money. Most salespeople don't make enough money because their skill sets have not been developed. They've been taught by morons. How would I know? Because A, I was taught by morons, and B, I was a moron teaching people for a long time too. Okay, so I know all about morons. What your dealership has done for you, what John Bomarito and Chuck have done is they've invested fairly heavily into a program that is nothing more than a sales tool to differentiate your cars from other people's cars. Differentiation, by definition, should allow you to A, close more deals, and B, close them for a little bit more money. I'm not talking about getting MSRP on every single vehicle. I'm talking about getting a little bit more money on a few more people. But this is a sales tool. And like any tool, you have to develop the skills to use it. I was using a wrench one time, okay? I was trying to fix my garage door and I cut off 2 of my fingers, okay? I was a bad turner of a wrench, okay? I did not know how to use that tool properly. Most people do not know how to use this tool properly. And near as I can tell, your last training on this was a 1.5 years ago, which is about 500 days ago. And this is the kind of stuff that if you don't do it every single day, if you don't practice it every single day, you're not going to do the shit at it, as a rule. So, it's not that hard, is it?
No.
Start over here, make up a scenario. Sure, you could probably find another car, maybe just like this. Maybe get it for a little less. Just admit that to them, because that's what they believe, true or false.
Sure.
Yeah, they believe it, so why not just go with it?
Sure.
And then roll it back over here. And I always start at the bottom. You know, I didn't put this together. If I had to put it together, I would have put these 2 things here at the top. Because, hey, I told you, and you guys weren't here yesterday, but the way you explain the best value guarantee is you lead with this. You cannot pay too much for a car here at Bomarito. We have eliminated one of the biggest fears consumers have. But in fact, we've eliminated 2 of the biggest fears consumers have. You can't pay too much at Bomarito, and you can't buy the wrong car. The customer is going to 100% of the time say, what do you mean? What are you talking about? And then you explain the best value guarantee, and you explain the 72-hour exchange. And you let them know both of those are in writing. Because if I'm saying it, it's got no credibility. If it's in writing, it's got credibility. Okay? Any questions? Okay, you're next. All I want you to do is just give him an objection, say, price is too high, well, I need more for my trade. All I want you to do is just what I did, okay? I wasn't too hard on you, was I? Stole your pens.
Oh, thanks.
No, you are a good customer.
Okay.
Yeah, again, I don't want us to be jerks with each other here, but at the same time, let's keep it as real as we can.
Sure.
Okay? Yeah.